Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. And stolen by Brunson. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Back to Harris. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And Tobias Harris, good for 3. Harris has got 5.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
And now the Pistons in transition. That one drops for him. We played just over a minute here in the first. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Duren. Brunson looks it over. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Offensive rebound, out to Harris. Hardaway, the pass to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cunningham finds Hardaway. Shot on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And playing for his next contract, Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, BA, his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Here's Bridges. Duren with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Thompson passes to Duren. Thompson outside. Cunningham on the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hard up top. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out to Harris. Outside Hardaway. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Achua's checked in for Hart. Duren finds Thompson. Cunningham outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Duren. Just 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And now the Pistons in transition. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Bridges. Still without a bucket. It's flushed down. A nice jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Cunningham with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Hardaway, the pass to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. And now the Knicks on the break. He's all alone. Oh!
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knicks trail by 5. Brunson passes to Achua. Here's Towns. Back to Anunoby. Outside Achua. Takes a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Hardaway.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Pass to Brunson. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Ivy's checked in for Thompson.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Pistons leading. Harris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Fires the three, and Tobias Harris with the three. Harris has got 8.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Here's Brunson. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Launches the three. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Up and over Hardaway. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. From outside the arc. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Harris outside. Not going to go that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Achua, the open look. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Corner shot. Hardaway's shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Here's Brunson. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Ivey. After the basket by New York. Offline with a three. Here's Dadier. He's watched by Cunningham. Dadier, shot is off. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Ivey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. He's off on the layup. Ivey outside. The three. Achua with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Towns. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Dadier. Towns outside. Nice move. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Achua with a steal. Shot left block. And that's good for 2. And now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Ivey. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. 18 feet out. And it's New York with another. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Elbow shot. And it's New York with a rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A. What I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 14. To the left side wing. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So on the floor for New York, Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Precious Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center position. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Schroeder can't get it to go. And for the Knicks, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. McBride can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Beasley finds Stewart. Robinson with a steal. Bridges outside. Shoots over Thompson. Bridges misses. The Pistons shooting 55% for the game so far. It's good. And the Pistons lead by 1.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Bridges against Beasley. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Ivy. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Knicks trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. They get it back. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Beasley. Gets to the corner and hits it. Beasley's gotten his first points in this one. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. McBride passes to Payne. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Schroeder with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Beasley for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Chalk up 2 there.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Schroeder passes to Ivy. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Ivy's got 10. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Payne pass to McBride. Back to Payne. Outside McBride. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
And Detroit has possession, following the bucket by the Knicks. Outside McBride. Out to Bridges. To the inside. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. He's got 10.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And again, no good by Detroit. Payne with it. Now Thompson defending. Stolen by Thompson. Banked it in off the glass.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Payne with the drive. Good on the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Schroeder passes to Ivy. The 3-ball. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Payne, pass to Robinson. Pass to Bridges for 3. The rebound by Detroit. It's Beasley on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Beasley misses. The Knicks have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. McBride can't get it to go.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Payne. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
And again, no good by Detroit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
This one for 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that.
New York making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. New York leading by 6. Here's Brunson. Hardaway grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Brunson passes to Achua. There's a screen. He takes it in. Achua with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Boy, a knockdown in the corner. Hardaway Jr. making it look easy.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead, and the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Achua, and it's McBride in for Shamet. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Ivey from the arc. And Detroit another 3.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivey has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Pass to Towns. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Detroit with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Cunningham with the ball. Towns covering. Three-pointer. That one is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. The shot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Towns outside. New York again can't hit. Detroit shooting 45% here in the second. Harris outside. And here's Ivey from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Robinson. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivey. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Wing shot on the way. And there's Cunningham on the assist from Hardaway. Cunningham's got 16 points now.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
And here's Detroit. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Ivey passes to Harris. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They've just got burned.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Harris misses. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. There's a screen. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 14 points for him.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Brunson against Schroeder. Towns a screen on Schroeder. For 3, Bridges. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Part of why Ausar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Schroeder finds Harris. Right side Schroeder. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the game. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Kept alive. Outside Schroeder. Over Bridges. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Duren. Duren's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Towns. Now here's Bridges. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Schroeder with it. He has 6. Harris outside. Back to Schroeder from behind the arc. And that concludes the first half. Detroit on top, up by 6. Well, now we have some time to check in. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham finds Duren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Knicks trail by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Cans it from the wing. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Brunson outside. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 3. Now here's Harris. He's got 13. Pass to Duren. Cunningham, right side. 6 to shoot. Oh, Cade Cunningham, strong.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Anunoby. Hart against Harris. Now here's Hart. Guarded closely. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Brunson against Cunningham. Again the miss by Cunningham. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Hart against Harris. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Duren. Harris on the wing. Thompson outside. Back to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Brunson passes to Hart. Brunson a screen on Harris. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Great look, but off the mark. The Pistons lead by 4. And here is Thompson. He's covered by Hart. Harris passes to Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. High post Towns. Working on Duren. And he gets it to go. Towns has got 11.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Ivy outside. Back to Thompson. 14 feet away, and it's Harris. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York again can't hit. Harris against Hart. Harris passes to Hardaway. 4-3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Duren. To the paint. Inside. Harris finds Thompson. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Ivy outside. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Fires away from way outside. Ivy's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
For 3, Hardaway. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 19 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Back to Brunson. From the stripe. Hardaway grabs the board. The Pistons trailing. Here's Duren. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And the shot goes in. Duren's got 8. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Bridges on the attack. And he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Brunson with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. From deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Hart passes to Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. Anunoby's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And here's Ivy from the arc. He drops it from range.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today.
New York trailing. Now Brunson. 21 points in the game. Bridges misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart. Driving to the basket. Duren with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And here's Harris outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And the Knicks shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Duren. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Here's Ivey. Schroeder against Brunson. Ivey outside. Out to Schroeder. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. Misses in close. Schroeder's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 14.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
The Knicks with the lead. And they're running. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Stewart, the pass to Ivey. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Ivey's got 22.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
McBride passes to Robinson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And here's Ivey from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. .59 seconds left in the third. Achua gets the bucket.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Pass to Duren. Out to Schroeder. Over Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 8 points now.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, way out there. Jalen Brunson.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's McBride. The Pistons clear it.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to Ivey. Fires for 3. No good. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Campaign, OG Anunoby out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the 5. Pass to Payne. Puts up a 3. And Ivey pulls it down. Pistons trail by 3. To tie it up. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Beasley outside. Here's the 3. On target from range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's McBride. Ivey defends. There's the triple. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Up top, McBride. Tries the spin move. Here's Towns. New York again can't hit. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth to take the lead. Towns with a rebound. Towns is... The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Inside. Here's McBride. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Ivy's got 27 points.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You've got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Payne finds Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Payne with the bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. To stop the run. The Knicks with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Payne. Holland with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Stewart. And yep, it's good.
Boy, Malik Beasley known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Schroeder outside. The Knicks pull it in. McBride's got 5 rebounds tonight. Payne, the pass to Anunoby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
New York leading by 8.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Kate Cunningham's checked in for Ivy. Hart's checked in for New York. Wright comes in for Payne.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's McBride. And there's a pick. Outside Hart from downtown. Schroeder with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Cunningham looking it over. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run. Down low. Pass to Holland from the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side McBride. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Towns gets the bucket.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Holland. Back to Stewart to the paint. Cunningham outside. The three. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Beasley outside. Beyond the arc. And the Pistons, another three.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
Outside McBride. Back to Wright. Pass to Towns. Can't connect from short range. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Down low. To take the lead. Hart pulls it in. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges left side. Second chance shot. Thompson with some nice D. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. And it's Cunningham missing. And New York shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And that one's good. Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Hardaway's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Brunson. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons trailing. Outside Hardaway. Back to Thompson. Pass to Duren. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brunson. That one's wide left. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson misses. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-5 run. Hardaway finds Harris. Back to Hardaway. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Well, I like the battle right there by Hardaway Jr., showing he's committed to scoring on the defense.
Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Brunson against Cunningham. Cunningham taking the contact.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Hardaway's shot is good.
How about Hardaway Jr.? Maybe we should say nothing junior about that. That's a big-time delivery.
Brunson finds Hart for 3. Bridges. Duren with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Harris passes to Cunningham. Takes the three. Harris misses. Knicks trail by 4. It's Bridges on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 13 in the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. Brunson against Duran. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Cunningham missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Cunningham against Brunson, and it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a one-point game. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And again, the Pistons missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The Pistons clear it.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And there's Cunningham outside. Counted from distance. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
That one's down for Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Spins. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. And New York has possession. 3-point lead. Hart can't hit. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Hardaway. And a jumper from the wing offline. Now the Knicks with it. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Hart can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within one. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Lobs it up. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the 3.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
The 3, here's Harris. Drains the triple. Harris has got 21 points in the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Alright guys, I'm commentating this. Bridges!
Here's Bridges. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons leading.
Thompson!
Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. Thompson outside. Brunson against Ivy.
And Thompson!
Here's Thompson. Hart with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Oh my
And for the
God!
Pistons, they're shooting a solid 47%. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Anunoby finds Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hart against Ivy. Launches it from deep. Out to Harris. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now.
19 rebounds
Incredible
for
board work.
Towns.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby. And the Knicks lead by 1.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Yeah, here it is.
Harris
Ivy.
passes to Ivy. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Harris outside. Hardaway the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Hardaway no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks from 17. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's a 3-point Knick lead.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a
Hard
nice
pressure
look
moment.
on the jumper.
The Knicks are gonna run zone.
Detroit has gone 1 for 4 from 3-point range here in overtime. Here's Ivy. And the layup is good. Ivy's got 29.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Here's Brunson outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ivy passes to Harris. Shot from the low post is good. Give him 23.
What a play by Harris when he's called upon by his squad. He rises to the occasion.
Trying to come up clutch
Brunson
again.
passes to Anunoby. They set the pick. Bridges outside. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 30.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Ivy steps out.
Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
For New York, they've got 4 of 8 attempts to drop in overtime. And it's Brunson missing. Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from outside the 3-point arc in overtime. Pass to Thompson. Now Harris. Back to Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. He buries it from 3. Ivy's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You have to love Ivy's energy. Playing his heart out right up until the very end.
And it's Brunson missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Harris on the wing. And it's New York with a rebound.
All by
You guys have
himself,
to hurry up.
trying to step up. He's got to be
Brunson.
frustrated with the miss.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his
Got to
teammates
run
into
talk down a little bit more.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle
And
that time.
foul
That's
by
his first foul of
Brunson.
the game.
And now, 14 seconds on the shot clock. So kicking in to Harris, surprisingly.
Harris up top. He's covered by Hart.
Oh,
Thompson against Brunson. Money.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays. You'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And here's Brunson from the arc. Duren with a rebound.
He came out aggressive in overtime with little to show for it.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And the Knicks
So
call
what?
time here.
They're
We've
not
got
having
22
fun.
seconds left
Yeah.
in the OT period.
Okay.
Given the situation here, what sort of strategy
That's
needs to
good.
be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a
He
three, right?
is
If there's
off
a
the
clean
mark
look,
again.
take it.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's New York with it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And here's Ivy from the arc. No good. And so it's Detroit with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie